Okay. So this is going to be a not very detailed test, I guess you can say. But I'll just give a kind of an idea. And don't mind the frame rate, it plays much higher when I'm not recording. It's the recording that slows it down. But nonetheless, you'll see the frame rate on the top left. I use a very underpowered iGPU. It's a Radeon 780M. It's included on like mobile AMD Ryzen processors. I think it's Ryzen 7 8845HS, but a lot of Ryzen processors have the 780M. So yeah, we're getting about 30 FPS, but that's with recording. Without recording, I'm getting 60. So this is the original unmodded game. And one thing I really want you to pay attention to is the foliage density. So you see how it's like you can kind of see the ground through it, and you can like see my boots, for example, quite clearly, right? Is it fair to say that? Alright, so, and you know, I'm not going to do all the mods at once. I'm just going to do the foliage for now. Only the foliage. And then I might do another video showing everything. But for now, we're just going to use this as the baseline for the Switch version. Looks really good, not going to lie. You know, if you never knew that the graphics are supposed to be better and you're not like a graphics snob, then you may never notice, because this is the best looking version of Dragon Quest. It's even way better looking than like a emulated version of Dragon Quest 8 with, you know, upraising on an emulator to like 1080p or whatever. This isn't 1080p, by the way. But yeah, you can definitely see, like, for example, the grass density is not quite there. Maybe the trees don't look as good, I don't know. And yeah, this is completely unmodded, so now hang tight, and I'll go install just one of the mods this time. So let me go do that. Should be just a few seconds. Yeah, I'm not going to edit this video or anything, so sorry it's not like really conveniently put together, you know, with like cuts and stuff like that. I might do it someday, but not right now. So you should be seeing the game popping up pretty soon. And we'll just skip the opening cutscenes and such, as you would expect. I'm just skipping the early stuff. We're going to be in the same place just so we can compare. And yeah, the girl, by the way, doesn't show up until you move a little bit, so let's just do that. And boom, it just appears. But like, immediately, it's very, very obvious density of the grass. I mean, for one thing, as I pointed out, you could clearly see my boots before, and you can see the ground, but now it's like, you can see the ground if you turn the camera like straight downward, but you can tell it's much more dense, right? Like, it's night and day for me. If you compare A and B, then it's very obvious. If you never knew, then, you know, it might look fine. And also look at the trees, even though I didn't point this out earlier. The trees used to look almost like an updated version of, if you ever looked at, gosh, I can't think of a game that used to, but it used to look like just a bunch of like flat tree assets, and now it looks much more full and lush. Is that a word I can use? So, yeah. Plus, oh look, the grass actually hides underskirting her too, so there's a benefit or a downfall, depending on, well, I mean, if you really wanted to, you could just put her here, and, you know. But we're not going to do that. And plus, I'm pretty sure the game guards against that, and is not the point of this video. But that is just an example of only the foliage project remod, and I think there's like a set of these. You know, there's like maybe 7 or 8. I can't really tell, and you know, some are being worked on right now. This is in 2026 April 9th, if you're curious. And I'm just using the newest version of the foliage mod, and there's like a website, which I may post in the links if this ever makes it to YouTube, but yeah, so you get a pretty good idea of what the improvements look like. Alright, thanks for watching, see ya.